Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Check. Check hot route.
Now a toss running left, Hunt. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Tackle made right at midfield. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Shift. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
The pass.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Well, Mike 51.
2nd and 13. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
I'm coming after you. Mike 51.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one, deep left side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Colts 0. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The ball
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Sammy Watkins, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 28-yard line.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
His throw incomplete.
The pass.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You're not ready. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
On the tackle.
We should mention the goal line with a great game he had last week. He was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Second and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. They'll run it here. This is James White. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Taken down at the 19.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Dolphin first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll drop to throw. This is White on the screen. And he's able to work it here to the 8. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Second and inches at the Colts 8-yard line.
On the run, this is Hunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Now it's Hunt. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
He was brought down.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Loss of 5. Brings up second and
this will be caught at about the 5.
13-yard line.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Complete.
They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4.
Touchdown,
and he'll take
Miami.
this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ain't no joke out here right now.
From 6 yards away. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Good.
And he'll bang that one
Makes
through.
The score, Dolphins 14, Colts 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Rodgers on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Rodgers on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Campbell making the catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
42-yard line.
I'm going to run you over. 55 is mine, guys. 55. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Fighting Hilton on the slant. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 30.
1st and 10.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but now...
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Impossible. How?
over there as
How?
his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because
So his bag?
you were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dolphins.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Back to throw now on first down. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch. Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Crunch time, defense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Going deep here for Parker. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Take it at the 37. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
And unsuccessful there, trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Intended for number 25.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Giorgio Tavecchio on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right in midfield. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Check safety, check safety. Mike 51. 19 tight.
You dumb fuck. Yo.
Maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Incomplete. It's third down and 12.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Out of the gun now on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Pass. Incomplete from the contact. Coverage defensively by Logan.
Here's
Ryan.
Cameron Johnston now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that depth.
Oh,
he's going to be intercepted
gosh.
time. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Rodgers on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back
A
to the
fat ass. Oh my God. What the fuck?
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He's brought down
on a second and long. It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. A man who has done this a lot, Justin Houston, in there to record the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown. So just a remarkable turn of events there. A chance to add on to this fourth quarter.
See, Madden knew that fat ass motherfucker wasn't supposed to pick me off, son.
And for
Feel
such a
me?
critical kick, the blocking has to be better. Brandon, that reminds me of a game that you called. Became famous, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Florida State,
That's
Georgia
right.
Tech, right? Didn't you have something similar?
Yep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
16.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Hunt, the ball carrier.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
It was Damon Harrison on the stop.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Dancing, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again.
Quarterback sack. A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
22-yard line.
They run again with Hunt. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54 Mike. Watch the slant, watch the slant. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. This is Hunt. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Ball carrier.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check 26, check 26.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
Jason Sanders,
but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Rodgers on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Rodgers on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
For Jack Doyle, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for T.Y. Hilton. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.